Alright, Mr. Hemphill, here's your transmission on your 2007 Chevy Tahoe 4x4. And got the transmission all apart. Cause of failure was the torque converter, this unit right here, which failed and started dumping metal back through the transmission, causing an abrasive action instead of a lubricating process. Got some burnt friction clutches and steel plates, and third and fourth gear frictions and steels are down to metal and metal. This clutch right here, these right here, are supposed to have lining on them, and all the linings completely wore off. It's down to metal throughout this whole clutch pack. So we got to replace the third and fourth gear frictions and steels. See inside the transmission, you can see how dark the fluid is. It should be a cherry pink color. Transmission got extremely overheated. This is your front pump assembly, and got a lot of grooves in here where the pump's got some damage as a result of the metal going back and forth between the system. This is the band assembly that has to be replaced, that wraps around the drum for gear reduction. We got bushings that are worn inside the drum assemblies that have to be replaced. Needs all the gaskets and seals, and then valve body and some solenoids. This is the valve body assembly right here, and there's one of your solenoids that have to be replaced, but got metal throughout that whole system, and so that's got to be replaced. This is the pan on the bottom of the transmission sump. You can see that magnet that's got all the metal, fine metal from the torque converter stuck to it, and that went through back to the system. Fluid acts as like liquid sandpaper at that point, and that's what created the damage and the failure inside the transmission. So we need to do our patented hot flush, where we flush the cooler lines and the transmission cooler inside the radiator. That way we can clean all the old debris out. It's going to need a boost valve and sleeve update on the valve body, input sensor, and then the transfer case, the 4x4 unit, needs a front and rear output and input seals. So we'll replace those also when we go back together with the transmission. Rebuilt transmission will come with our 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty, and I'll get this video emailed off to you here shortly, and then about 20 or 30 minutes after that I'll get your written estimate emailed as well. That way you can review the video and then go over the estimate, give me a call with any questions, and with the final authorization. There you have it, Mr. Hemphill, and I'll get this to you here shortly.